could do this all day! Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
These writings could be of import.
We're saved. I haven't.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. They're cold and I shan't resist. My feet always deep in.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at... My temporary master was a
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another. 'Twas an honor to lend my curative arts to your cause. One I would. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
I've just remembered a curious rumour I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Lots to do. Wasn't sure we'd survive.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Dead on my feet.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the full, much obliged.
'Twas a fascinating tale, those soldiers outside the...
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to, you know where to find. Well met, sir.
I'd gladly stay here forever.
That we still have no inkling of the false so Time is of the essence. You have my fullest confidence. As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Ah, yes. When he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements, as to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease. I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take the... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of for some time now, it seems, what's more, this cannot be mere happen, yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'twas not an item chosen idly. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet I am glad to hear it, for there is much we ought to tend to. If we are to pray, make use of the key. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we work to serve the
Whatever's to be done.
Gather round. Treat you.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither.
Aye, got some coin to spare your hump. Much appreciated. Aye, got some coin. What would you of me?
At once, Master.
Could you come over here? Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit?
Oh, it's not right. The doctor examined him, yet e'er since he can...
I understand how you must feel. But there is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I... However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him.
What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Do you know the river close by the church? That's a problem for the church. I was thinking you could help them. I'll help too.
Now we seek gold ore.
Sir, 'tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? You would procure it yourself. In that case, the slums are a bane. We do what we can with your aid is most appreciated.
Tell is, Maya's might can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the...
This is all I ask of life.
Must hold out till someone comes to me. I must strive for a higher understanding.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to thief, you know where to find me.
Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
That's just what I was thinking. Our road was a long one.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a thanks? So, now lots of people the priests have been treating everyone as best. I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Oh, thanks! I'll talk to the priests in the meantime.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops or make some ourselves. By combining the ingredients.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done aiding the sick.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can, yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. So, he was put into our care.
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Oh, sir, if you please, pray excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is rather sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience. Oh, you came, sir. I must confess I feared you would not, but I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Living's hard, but
Risen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. Hmm? You wanted to ask me a favor this time? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Must hold out till someone comes to me. The fire with such warm out here.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Still looking? Well, you'll know.
This isn't much to go on.
Times are hard. I'm barely...
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray where to next, Arisen?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Where ought we to go now?
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to... Nothing to report, I'm afraid.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospital. Much obliged. I fear I have no wisdom to offer.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Let's see. Ah, I almost Let's see. What else? Ah, I almost...
Thanks, sir.
The lands around... It is not only poison, The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. It is not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsy.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall...
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would... If only my collection were... Alas, and 'twould wound my... If your curiosity... The man's home is located in...
What say we gather some information? If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location? Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place. And I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. Yet, Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. There's ought to be said for peace.
I've got to focus.
I'd sooner stay out as Batman were it possible. Can't wait for the new equipment to come. Such quietude is a blessing. Would that I could always feel so fine.
Delightful breeze.
World's better.
Nothing like being spoiled by a good patron.
You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about you. How curious. I lived a simpler life once, but one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman. Here I am.
Oh, Master. I thought I might never see you again.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that. Slim pickings of late.
Have a look.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should we encounter... You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
I do so enjoy our talks.
What should I get up to?
Very well. I shall go on ahead. The sun climbs high. How might I serve you, Arisen? I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I've nothing to share at present.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Mom. Well, he's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Hoi! How do you do?
Might you be a friend of Lubomir? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement. That is, the basement none of the other sisters are permitted. Teles. She gives the witches, and yet...
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement, and none save the abbess can enter? You've done this much for me. You've my thanks. Of course, all the better should you find evidence fit to... See, I've already reported my suspicion, so I beg you, sir, find... I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night.
I want to go home.
Oh, apologies, Master. My
Carilm, kemen rostindume non meltol, morvea curuir. You're no elf. Alandome meltol. I am called... My brother taught me to... I learned the others of your... Oh, but I cannot stay.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magic grant you the mental boon.
Prepare yourself!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
My duty is to care for this, our sacred tree. The Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, yet day by day her strength is failing. A special kind, called Gwifentia in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arbor Heart with life. Now, little remains. Do you know of this substance? If you find any.
You can always depend upon me to translate for you, Master. Gwifentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali smithing style. A Batali blacksmith ought to be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know? In your tongue, it is...
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Look as long as you please.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Oh, apologies. Thank you, my darling. Fie. My vision's growing worse by the day. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire. 'Tis entitled, On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, yet 'tis most vexing. But mayhap there is hope for me yet. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. I must keep reading that grimoire.
I've heard quinces are native to Patal. Shall we see if we can't find some?
Have a look. Can't place what it is, but the
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't...
So, the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwifenture in exchange for Nutria.
What business? How might we enter the basement sick room?
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow? I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Hey, yourself.
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name, then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah. Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. Till next time.
Sir Ragnall is no ordinary man. That much is certain.
I know not what to say.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. I've heard aught of a griffin's nest. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out. If, of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed. A beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand. Then I shall depart at once.
Should I get up to today? Interested in my wares?
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. I hope to see you again.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy.
Welcome and well met. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent. Always a pleasure.
I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
Well said.
I'm unsure how best to That changes things. My bed calls. Here's hoping for a decent haul.
Interested in my wares? Hoy! No need to overthink. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might. even make a new discovery. Well, got any findings? Care? Pleasure doing business with you.
I can imagine no one better to lead the vanguard than you, Master.
With this, our victory is assured.
But be sure to buy more.
Time to hit the sack.
I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
I'll take a look at my wares. Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service. Do come again.
Chance to
Would be prudent to investigate the most suspicious place first, boys. Shall we make the basement? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. It would seem our fight is not yet done.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
'Tis easily done.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. That is skillful of the thing. You do your vocation well. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You have my protection.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you?
My thanks.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
I've a knack for gathering items.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
A fine thing, this. 'Tis almost as though it were placed here for our benefit.
When hard, be sure to avoid open flames. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
One arrow is all I need. I dare say I could topple such foes with my hands tied behind my back. Shall I give it a try?
I quite agree. What are you doing? We're in the midst of battle.
Hand over all the coin in your purse, now!
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Need anything? Many thanks.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
Surely a bit of overspending every now and again cannot hurt.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your step, Master.
handle this.
By your leave, Arisen.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phaesus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phaesus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
Mystifying.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
I have noticed that the
At last!
I have noticed that the abbess goes back. I have noticed.
Twould be prudent to investigate the most suspicious place first, methinks. Shall we make for the basement sick room? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Not a bad idea.
Mayhap would serve us well to track down the form of patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
I knew it to be so.
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We'd best see to it post-haste, ere we forget.
Right you are.
We're here, Master.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found any... What? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. Pray, sir, do what you can.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Ratcliffe.
You're back. Pray, these look like... Johann and Bruno. I recall them being at any rate, they may know aught of...
Might we not seek out the individuals to whom these records of treatment belong, and question them about Lady Elena? Methinks I know where to find...
Elena, a fine woman, but you see, I was only a little... In the end, I survived, and once she handed him a large part. You'd think 'twere medicine. They were whispering. Where'd they meet?
Lady Eleanor's... I wavered between life and death for quite... Can't say as I missed that base. Suppose 'tis only to be expected.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Shall we bring the medicine we discovered to the doctor over in the rest town? Mayhap he can tell us of its effect.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially... At any rate, they may know...
Hope this job plays out better than last. Life's been pretty kind.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Mercy!
Aye? What do you want? What? Where did you get the... No. Never mind that. Listen.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
At least I am
clean away this place.
'Twould seem we have aught we need to hand. Here we are.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, interesting. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it.
While you're here, eh?
Stock up on the basics. Flowers.
It's been a hard day. Have a gander at my wares. You sure? Hope to see you again ere long.
Need anything? Many thanks. Well, come, if you think me a liar, then... On the transference of... 'Tis not like to do much. Take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowd. But here, at leisure doing bit.
Nun lia tilmo. Jarmen Ransor.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish, nutriarb? Are you certain? It is a... But I shall prepare... Would you be willing? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. Bring them to me, and I will prepare nutriarb.
Oh.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
What customer then? That changes things.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the...
What do you think you're doing here? A customer, then. That changes things.
Have you brought me a quince? Many thanks, sir. At last, I may continue reading that grimoire.
Interested in my wares?
I swear I've not blinked once.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
You've given me much to think about.
Right, here we are.
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Bah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But...
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
It is in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Oh, I've got some.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
As a result, we move as one.
I must get as much as I...
Oh, I've got some.
Oh! Are you done? That was quick.
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. You've got so much. With this, the Arbor Heart will undoubtedly recover. For now, I must return and tend to the Arbor Heart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. It was my pleasure. I'm sure Brocker'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn. thanks needed. I was just...
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
It is a mechanism for hauling freight. And it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Well met, sir. How might I... Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service. Do come again.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Don't get much... If you need something, just say the word.
If 'tis a blow, ho! 'Tis a regalious... Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
That went rather poorly, I fear.
You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
If we could...
What do you think you're doing here?